I just finished work. I'm happy to be done. I just need to clean these brushes and like close my palettes and stuff. I'm actually going to keep my setup set up for the next couple of days because I have 2 trials, not tomorrow but the following day, so there's no point in like packing everything up. I typically do pack everything up because I also use this room to do my own makeup, so if this is all covered with my freelance stuff, then I can't do my own makeup at my vanity. So I typically pack it up just because I'm like very clean and I like everything to be put away, but there's no point in packing it up if I have to take it out in 2 days. So yeah, work is done. The first one was already booked with me, so I don't have to worry about her booking after her trial. The second one though that I just did, who was super sweet, she was not booked with me yet, so I'm like really crossing my fingers that she books because I just had someone postpone, and I'm trying, I have a goal for the amount of weddings I want to do this year. So since someone just postponed another year, now I have another date open for this year. So I really hope I can book her. That way, you know, I can fill that spot. So yeah, that's pretty much it.
Settling in, settling down. Falling in love, not falling out. I keep on falling in. Each of us both done in the crown. A crown, a crown, a crown. A king and a queen royally bound. Yeah. Both called it from the beginning. Called it. Knew that the right to be nice. Knew that the right to be nice. We do what we gotta do to stay winning, winning. The fuss and the fights will keep and trust. And you make me wanna say, I love you better than.
So I just wanted to chat with you guys a little bit, give you a little bit of a life update. I know I don't really share a whole lot of like my personal life on this channel. I keep it kind of just makeup related because I don't really think you guys really care to know about my personal life. And I know you're really here for makeup content, but I thought I would just give a little bit of an update, a little insight, because I feel like this is a time where with the pandemic, like everyone feels alone in some way. Everyone feels like they're dealing with certain things on their own, and you're not alone. We're all dealing with our own blank, if you know what I'm saying. We all have different things going on in our lives, and we all have been affected greatly by everything going on. I know for myself, I'm still scared to open up my email sometimes. I'm actually getting better now because there was a time though where like I was genuinely scared to open up my email because I knew I was gonna have at least 2 people canceling on me in a given day because people were postponing, canceling, all of that, their events. But now things are looking up and things are a lot better. So I'm finally like okay with, you know, opening up my emails. It's been hard because 2020 was supposed to be the year of growth for me. Not so much like personally. Well, I shouldn't say that because it's always good to grow personally. But it was a year where I was supposed to really grow financially with my business and just grow my business even more. Everything was going up. Everything was looking amazing. I was supposed to have the most weddings, and then it's just like, yep, no, everything's canceled. So these past couple of months, I've really been working hard on marketing my business so I can regain that growth that I was gaining in the beginning of last year. And I finally feel like I'm like where I was, and I feel good about that. And things are looking up. This year is supposed to be really busy, fingers crossed. You know, but yeah, I don't know. It's a lot. There's a lot going on. We all have our own crap that we're dealing with aside from work. whether it be personal life, people you know that are actually dealing with this virus. Like, you may have dealt with this virus. We all have our own things. I know for me, I'm trying to buy a home. It has been an extremely frustrating process. It has been so hard because, oh my God, I could go on, but we started looking almost a year ago and we're still looking. We still haven't gotten the house because we put offers in on 4 or 5 different homes and lost all of them because the market right now is a seller's market, not a buyer's market. So sellers are just taking the highest and best bid, even if they're not like realistic. Like, people are just throwing in these super crazy offers and it's really hard to compete. Like, the last house that we lost, which I'm still heartbroken over and I still am not over it yet, there's 10 other offers. The home before that, there was 18 other offers, and that house ended up selling for $35,000 over asking price. So it's just sometimes you can't compete. We have a huge influx of New Yorkers moving to my town. People are leaving New York City and moving out into New Jersey and to different areas here, and for whatever reason, my town has been one of the towns that they just decided to come to, and they're like taking all the houses, and it's super frustrating because for a New York City person, for someone that lives in the city that has been paying, let's say, $4,000 in rent, to have a $2,000 mortgage and actually own a home with property is nothing to them. They're saving money. So they're able to put in these really competitive offers, and they're just offers that we can't compete with. So it's been very frustrating to lose out on a home multiple times, because each time you fall in love with the house, you can't help but picture yourself there. You can't help but get emotionally attached. You know, my boyfriend always tells me you can't get attached, but it's really hard for me not to, because that's just the kind of person that I am. If I go into a home and it feels good and I can picture my life there, then of course, if I can picture my life somewhere, I'm going to get attached to it. I plan my whole life out there, what my kids' rooms are going to look like, and this and that, and then when it doesn't work out, it's super disappointing, it's super discouraging. And it's not so much it's like I can get over the homes themselves, but to have to deal with this process 4, 5, 6 times and have to go through that heartbreak over and over again and be denied over and over again because there's people that are just putting in these crazy offers and actually overpaying for homes. People are really overpaying for homes, and they're going to lose money when they want to sell that house. And we're not willing to do that. We're not willing to just overpay. Like, we're okay with going over asking, but if it's not actually worth the number, why would we do that to ourselves? Because this is our first home. We want to be able to sell this home and actually make maybe a little bit of money on it, not lose money. So I just got done doing makeup. As you guys saw, I did a client tutorial. I'm really excited for you guys to see it. I'm filming another one tomorrow. I'm not messing around with these client tutorials this year. I want to film a lot of them. Yes, we still have our Christmas up. Another Christmas tree there. We're not ready to take it down yet. We're just not ready. So it's just so cozy, and this year, I don't know, we're home all the time, so we just like the cozy feeling. But it will be coming down soon, unfortunately. And ow, my arm hurts. Hold on one sec. So yeah, I did a client tutorial. I used my friend Valerie. She's actually a makeup artist as well. So if you don't follow her, I'll list her Instagram down below. But yeah, we had a lot of fun actually, filming. We did a TikTok together. Well, I did a TikTok of her, and she was a trooper. Like, it took me a while to do the makeup because we were talking so much, we were laughing, we were having a good time, but it came out really well, and I really I liked working with her. So that was good. But I'm like winded now and just like pretty tired because I haven't drank any water. And wearing the mask, it's not like I have a problem wearing a mask. I will always wear a mask, safety first. But I have a lot of issues with my nose. Like, I have a deviated septum, and I just have a hard time breathing properly through my nose. So I've basically, since I've had these issues for so long, I've become accustomed to basically breathing like 90% through my mouth. Even when I can breathe through my nose, like, you hear that? it's more effort to breathe through my nose, so I breathe through my mouth. And when I'm talking and breathing through my mouth with a mask on, I get, by the end of the appointment, especially like a wedding, I feel so exhausted and I feel winded. Like, I feel like, oh, I need to catch my breath because I'm talking so much with a mask on and I'm breathing only through my mouth. So I just like get out of breath. I don't know if it's just me, but I need to work on that. That's something I need to work on because masks aren't going anywhere for a long time, I don't think. So I need to like get better at breathing through my nose and my mouth. Like I really need to. Love that palette. It's great for your kits. And now I have a huge mess to clean up. So that's cool. As I go along, by the way, I take whatever brushes I'm using, put them in a different cup so they're not, what's the word? Infecting? I can't think of the word. They're not getting these brushes contaminated. That's the word. Contaminated. But yeah, everything needs to be clean, sprayed down. I typically, when I'm done, I will just go in with this spray here, Beauty So Clean, and just spray my whole station, which I already did, but we'll do it again. So yeah, I have to clean everything up, but I've been trying to be a little bit more strategic with how I set up for my appointments because I have a lot of stuff in my kit, okay? I have different foundations, different formulas, different concealers, different palettes, different eye stuff, and it can be a little overwhelming. So, but I only have so much because with weddings, you never know what people are going to ask for, and I'd rather be overly prepared. But for my appointments here, I've been trying to be more strategic with how I set up my products. So I kind of tailor the products to the client rather than just taking out my kit and opening both packs up. Because I have another one just like that that's filled with makeup, and then I have other stuff as well. I've been taking products out of my kit and trying to use only the products that I take out. One, it helps me use up products more because I actually have to look through my kit and see what I think is going to work for the client rather than just reaching for what, like the same thing over and over. I kind of been able to filter through my products a little bit more by doing it this way. You know, it takes out some of that time of picking products. Like, for example, rather than just like filtering through the foundations once she got here and figure out what I want to use, I already knew. Oh, God. I already knew today I wanted to use my Danessa Myricks foundation because I haven't used it much. The old me would have just went for my Face Atelier or like my Makeup Forever because those are like my go-tos. But I wanted to use this because I have it and I haven't used it much and I want to be able to post about it on my Instagram. So I took that out. Like I take out products that I definitely want to use on the client, and it just helps me kind of cater the appointment more to them. And I don't know, I like it better that way rather than just opening up my kit and just having all of the options. I kind of pick the options beforehand, if that makes sense. But I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna eat, and I'll be back tomorrow or later or something.
We could do. Yeah, it's pretty dry.